And after you leave a like, remember to smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet. And remember to hit the notification bell so every time I post a video, you can know right away. Subscribe, 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 subscribe.
What's up, my YouTube friends, viewer subscribers, everybody? Welcome back to another banger motivational video. And the topic for today is how to save a lot of money. And this is one of my best topics. I love talking about money. Just talking about money, it excites me for some unknown reason. Okay, let's jump into it. So there's a difference between saving money and saving a lot of money. And no, you can't save yourself rich. Hopefully later we'll get down in details and all of this. But yeah, I'm gonna explain how to save a lot of money. A lot of people think, oh, saving is about taking some money and putting it there and don't touch it. Saving is about discipline, which means you get some money, you put it somewhere, and no matter what, you don't touch it, because that's exactly what saving really is. You put some money there and you leave it alone, you don't touch it. That's what it's for. This is why every bank account have two or three selections, which means credit, checking, and saving. This is why. Or you have some other thing that you created. But the thing is, everybody's account have checking and saving if you don't got no credit card. But still, how to save a lot of money. First thing first is you have to look at the larger picture. Well, the smaller picture and the larger picture, which means you need to see just how much you're getting bi-weekly, if you get money bi-weekly or monthly. And then you need to look at your annual, your net annual, which means how much money you get per year. And your money that you have coming in needs to be, I would say, fixed, or you have to know how much money is coming in. Once you know how much money you're getting a month, then you can sort of differentiate the difference with your responsibilities, which means how you pay your bills, how you spend some money. So it's all about how you spend your money, basically. So it's how much money is coming in and how much money you're spending. And the thing is, when it comes to money, it goes faster than how you receive it, which means if you get paid bi-weekly, you have to wait 2 weeks to get paid. But you can go spend like $1,000 right now, but it's gonna take you at least 2 weeks to get $1,000, if that makes sense. So the thing is, with how you save a lot of money is you have to know how much money you're getting every month, and you have to know how much money you're getting every year. So once you understand how much money you get every month and how much money you get every year, you have to understand your spending, which means how much money are you spending every month. So every day, well, we spend money every day. If not every day, then every second day we spend some money, because if you got car payment, or you got gas, or you're doing grocery shopping, or you're just treating yourself, we spend money. So you have to understand, say, how much money you get every month. So every time you get paid, or every time you get some money, you put a portion to the side. Not say 50%, at least 20%, depending on how you want to save. Like some people can save, I would say, $100 bi-weekly, or 200, or even 500. So every month it's like $1,000, depending on how much money you're getting. I'm not saying you have to put a specific amount. You put an amount that you know you're comfortable with in order to save. And it have to do with determination and discipline, because you have to be disciplined, where you're going to tell yourself, okay, every month I'm putting this money down and I'm not going to touch it no matter what. So this money is for my saving account, because everybody, whenever we get paid through our checking account. And if you go purchase something, you get an option of selecting. If you don't got a credit card, you get an option of selecting whether you want to use your checking account or saving account. But if you tap, it goes straight from your checking account. So once you understand how much money you get a year, then you can understand how much money you spend every month, which means everything, your responsibilities, if you treat yourself and whatnot. So once you understand this, it's easy for you to save. So once you understand how to save, then you can also understand how to save a lot of money. So in order for you to save a lot of money, you have to be getting a lot of money. Because if you're getting, say, I would say 2 grand a month, and you're spending 1,500 a month, can't save no money. It's going to be hard for you to save a lot of money. Well, you can save, but you're not going to save a lot of money. So in order for you to save a lot of money, you have to understand that you need to be getting a lot of money. And then once you're getting money from different angles, then you can sort of put more in your saving account, and then you watch it stock up. Well, not say watch it like every single day, but every time you get pay or you get some money, you say, you know what? I'll put this money in my saving account and don't touch it. And I'll leave what's in my checking account, like pay my bills, pay my credit card, and a little debt. This is how you save a lot of money. You can't save a lot of money unless you're getting a lot of money. And you have to be able to control your spending. One of the things with me is I spend way more money than everybody else. And I also save more money than everybody else. The reason for this is I understand how much money I get every month. And I understand my life that I've chosen. And I understand just how I spend money and my responsibilities and everything. So with that being said, is every month I put some money away and never touched it. I don't even look at my banking information every day. I would say probably once or twice every 2 weeks. Because looking at your account every single day isn't going to increase it. And every time you get paid, if you look at, say, how much money you get paid, and then, like me, whenever I get paid, I normally just look to see, pay some bills, put some money on my credit card, put some money in my savings, and then that's it. Like, if you keep putting money in your saving account and you keep withdrawing it, then technically you're not saving. That's what the saving account is for. So with that being said, I already know how much money I'm getting every month. Like right now I get money from 3 different angles. So once the money, like every money I get, it goes straight in my checking account. Every single money is in my checking account. So once I say, like, every 2 week or whenever I'm paying some bills or whatever the case may be, I take some money and put it in my saving account. Well, that's what I used to do. So I save up some money. Like, I save up a lot of money, and then I dump everything in my saving account, and then I build up my checking account. So now every money I get goes straight in my checking account. So my saving account money, don't touch it. It's like a normal figure, 5 figures. I don't touch it. I leave it there. And then my checking account is, I would say, let's say 5 figures too. It's up there too. So the thing is, what's in my saving account stay in my saving account. I do not touch it. That's the thing with saving account. A lot of people, they try to save by putting some money in, then they take it out, then they put it in, and they take it out. You can't save a lot of money if you keep putting money in and you keep withdrawing it. You can't save like that. Saving is you put it there and you leave it alone. And if you put $100 every month or $200 every month and you leave it alone and you don't touch it, after 1 year, you're going to see the result. After 3 years, 5 years, you're going to see the result. As long as you put the money in your saving account and you don't touch it, you're going to see the result over time. That's how you save money. But like I say, in order for you to save a lot of money, you have to have money coming in from different angles. Then once you got money coming in from different angles, you can say, you know what? I'm going to put this much in my saving account, leave it there, don't touch it because I'm disciplined. And then every other money I get goes in my checking account. I'll use this to do my little shopping and do my little grocery shopping and do my little care routine or whatever it is that you do, whether you're a guy or a girl, whatever it is. Bro, you gotta be smart with money. If you're not smart with money, you will lose it faster than how you get it. And like I say, money, it takes a while for it to come in, but you can lose it like that. Well, not say lose it, but spend it like that. Imagine waiting, say, how long does it take you to save, I would say, 5 grand or 10 grand? You can go outside and spend 10 grand right now. Just from us going out there to go look at a car, or to go look at a bedroom set, or to go look at a fridge or a stove or any piece of furniture. It could be anything. You're looking at least 5 to 10 grand right there. And then you're going to spend that money in one go, but how long does it take to save it? Now, the thing is, if you're not getting this much money every week or every month, why would you go out there and spend it every other day or every other week or every other month? Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't spend a lot of money to maintain your comfort. But what I'm saying is this is about saving a lot of money. So once you understand, because in order for you to save a lot of money, you have to understand your spending, because your spending will reflect on what you're saving. So if you're careless with money, where as soon as you get it, you go spend it, then it's like how you expect to save. I'm gonna share a small story with you guys. You know, when I first moved overseas and I was working, and I was like, okay, I was always buying shoes when I was in Jamaica because I'm a sneakerhead. You guys probably know already. I like buying like clothes and everything, but I'm more of a sneakerhead. So every time I get some money, I will go straight to the Foot Locker to go buy shoes. And I was like, uh, how am I spending this much money on shoes, but I don't have a car? And I was like, hmm, because if I'm going by the bus and I'm having 3, 4 bags of shoes in my hand. Whenever I go inside of the bus, I can see everybody looking at me. They're probably looking like, what does this guy do for a living? Why is he on the bus? And you know, there's a lot of things because people think in different ways and different form. So I was sitting down there and I was thinking, how am I spending 5, 6, 7 to $1,000 on shoes when I can save that money and buy a car? So what I did was I sort of put shoes on pause for, I would say, a couple of months to a year. And I was like, if I can spend this much, because if I'm getting 5, 6, 7, even $1,000 every 2 weeks, and I can go blow it on shoes, why can't I save it to buy a car? So I was like, let me go put shoes on pause for a bit. Because I didn't used to buy shoes in bulk. I'll wait for a new release. Then I'll be like, oh, new release. I go there. I see a shoes for $200, $300. That's the one that I went for. And then I see 2 or 3 other ones. I was like, I'll take this. So that's how I used to do it. So I was like, okay. Then once I got older, I was like, okay, I need a car because it doesn't look good taking the bus with 3 or 4 pairs of 3 or 4 bag of shoes inside it. So I was like, let me put that on pause. So what I did was all that money I got, like I did some deep saving, which means I didn't buy clothes, I didn't buy shoes, nothing. Like I still pay my bills and do my little, responsibilities is due. But still, I was like, I'm gonna put these things on pause, shoes on pause, and I'm gonna do some hardcore saving. So with that being said, is I saved up enough money to buy a car cash, and I was like, I got enough money to buy a car cash. So once I bought my car, I was like, okay, I did buy the car cash. So I went back to shoes again. Then I was like, wait. Instead of every time I get some money, I go buy shoes, wait until they got like sale or Black Friday or Boxing Day or something, then I go in and buy it in bulk instead of going every week to go buy 2 pair of shoes because it's costing way more than me going to buy in bulk. So I was like, okay, then with that being said, is I keep saving some money again, and then before I know it, I was like, I saw a bed on Ashley that I like, and I was like, this bed look nice. So I went there and buy the bedroom set. So once I got the bedroom set, I was like, I saved, like, it was on finance, but I had the money cash. And lady was like, no, you got a good credit. Just use your credit to finance it. If instead of paying say $6,000 right now, you'll pay like 160 every month. And I was like paying 200 to clear it off. So once that was done, I was like, okay. So I already got a bedroom set. I already got a car. So I was like, okay. So what I did was every time I get paid, I'll put some money away, never touched it. And then over time, it stocks up. Then once it got to a certain figure, then I stopped putting money in my saving account. And then every money I get start stacking up my checking account. And that's how you save. You can only save a lot of money by getting a lot of money and also controlling your spending, because everything is designed to let you spend money. I like, whenever I'm talking to people about money, I always tell them money holds no value, and I think it really holds no value because it's like a trading stamp, which means in order for you to get a certain product, you need a certain amount of numbers, which means they need a certain amount of money, and you trade it in order to get it. So with that being said, it's this mic. If this mic is like say for $70 and I have $70 cash, in order for me to get the mic, I need to give them the $70 and they'll give me the mic. So it's like an exchange right there. So does it hold value? I don't think so. It's just there, and if you need something, some things are higher than some. So if you need certain things, you need certain amount of money to get it. So with that being said, it's like $100 is just $100. It can do so much depending on how you spend it. You can take $100 to the dollar store and you can get a variety of stuff. You can take the same $100 to like Walmart and you can get only a certain amount of stuff. You can take that same $100 to the shoe store or the clothes store, and what can you really get with it? That being said, so does it hold value? It's the same thing, but it sort of depends on where you spend it. So with that being said, is you have to understand how you spend money, and then how you spend money determine how you will save money. But how you spend money also have to depend on your hustling, which means how you're getting money. So it depends on how you're getting money and how you're spending money. All that will reflect on how much you save. So in order for you to save a lot of money, you need to be making a lot of money. A lot of people, they think, oh, if I go get a job, then I can save myself rich. Nobody in this world never work a regular job and save themselves rich. Nobody. It doesn't matter what you do or what you try or how much job you have. You can't save yourself rich by working a regular job. The only way for you to have a lot of money, like I said 1,000 times already, you have to be getting a lot of money. The system will tell you, oh, once you finish school, you just go get a job, then you start saving some money, you go finance a car, you go take out a mortgage, you do all of this. When you do all of this, what the system does is entrap you for about 50 years. You can't enjoy yourself, you can't go on vacation, you can't take a day off, you can't do nothing. You're enslaved to the system. So once you understand this concept, you know, money is the only thing that can actually let you buy your freedom. That's the only thing, because when you look around, everything, there's a price on everything, every single thing. You, by the time you leave your house and you go anywhere, you start seeing money. Oh, this much money for this. Everywhere you go, there's money for every single thing. And you think you can save yourself rich? No, 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 no. Even if you get one of the best career jobs where you're a doctor, lawyer, or surgeon, can you actually save $1 million? Because how much money you get will determine the lifestyle that you live. So if you're getting a lot of money, you're going to want to spend because you're getting it. I'm a high maintenance guy. So I have to control my spending. Like, that's one of the biggest thing is discipline. You have to tell yourself, okay, I'm not going to spend no money buying this and buying this and buying this and buying that. I'm only going to buy what I need. What I want can stay for later, if that makes sense. But everywhere you go, there's a price on everything. So the only way you can save yourself a lot of money, you have to be getting a lot of money and control your spending, and it takes discipline and determination. You have to lock in and tell yourself, okay, I am trying to save. And you know, one of the best things that help to save with certain things is you have to convince yourself you're saving to do something. So if you can tell yourself, oh, I'm saving to buy a car, I'm not going to touch this money, then that sort of motivates you to save. Unless you're the type of person where you're like, I'm getting a lot of money, just put it there and I don't touch it. Then, like me, then it's like you can actually save a lot of money, if that makes sense. But if you're the type of person where as soon as you get some money, you go spend it, you can't save. And you can't save yourself rich, like I say. You can't work at a regular job and save yourself rich, because everything is killing you. Whether you go by bus, you go by taxi, you go by Uber, you drive a car, you got insurance, you have to feed yourself. Everything is costing some money. So how you expect to save yourself rich? Working a regular job. No, you can't save yourself rich. And a lot of people are going to understand this concept later down the line once they understand that they've been working somewhere for 10 years and they only got this much money. Like, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with working for somebody else, but make sure when you're working for somebody else, make sure the pay you get, you use it to create something for yourself where you can actually have more money coming in. Because if you don't do that and you stay committed to one job that's not yours, you're gonna lose. You can save money, just can't save a lot of money, if that makes sense. So I hope this message was useful for some of you guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. I will be back doing more things. You're going to enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I post daily on them.